Hi guys, today I'm going to show you, we're going to make a game in Scratch. What are we gonna make today? Today I'm going to show you how to make a Flappy Bird game in Scratch. First, go in the empty project and delete the cat sprite. First, go to backdrops, choose a backdrop, and click the backdrop icon. Click Blue Sky 2 and delete Backdrop 1. Name Blue Sky 2 to Backdrop. Then click this tool, then make it touching the edge and also this edge. There. Now click on this Choose a Sprite and click the cat icon. Just make another sprite that you want to customize. Or click this and choose the paintbrush. Then you need to make a Flappy Bird. So let's set the saturation to 100 and we have to place it in a yellow color. Now we have to set outlines to 2 and make a big one like this. Place it in the center and decrease the size. Once you cannot see, click zoom in and decrease it a little. Now let's make the eyes of the bird. First, let's make the wings. We have to set the saturation to 0. Then we place a wing over here. Then make another one that is vertical. Then within it like this. Then click the paintbrush tool. Then make a black color. And make sure it's small. 3, like there. And let's add a mouth. Then let's set the brightness to 100. Then add a brown thing over here. Then get the line tool. Hold shift to make a straight line. And attach these 2 blocks into the bird. Like over here. And we can also adjust the eye. Group together. Then we add these 2 things. Then we have to hold this. Then hold it. Then click group. Now they're stuck together here. Or we can change the size. Then click on group. And for the eye, you can also make it bigger by zooming in a bit and making the eye more big. And then grouping it back there. Now, let's maximize it to equal. Then go to the code tab. Drag the events. When green flag is clicked, then make it starting position. Go to x negative 200, y 0. When we click the green flag, the bird will go over here. Let's make gravity. Make a new variable called gravity. Or name it y-vel if it's for y velocity. Select it for all sprites. Then set gravity to 0 at the start. And drag a forever loop. Then change gravity by -1. Then to show the gravity variable and delete the my variable. Then drag a change y block and set it to gravity. First, set it to -0.5 and run the code. The bird starting falling very fast. So, drag a wheat block 0.1. Here. Yes. But it's going by unexpected, so set it to -1. Oh yes. And drag a when space key pressed, but set it to up arrow. It's your space key. Set gravity to 5. 5. No need for if statements. Yes. Set gravity to 10. But if the gravity is I think there's an issue. The change y by it will go in a forever loop. 0.1 seconds again. There. If it's too fast, we need to change the FPS to 60. Okay. Now my FPS is 60. Let's do it again. Yes, it runs to... Oh yes, it's almost quiet. So, just set it back to the default. Just turn off custom FPS. And now the FPS is back to 30. Now you don't need. It's so cool. There you go. And go. It's so cool. Now let's make the pipes for the bird to avoid. Then first set the saturation to 100. Then get the green color. Then make a costume for the bird to fit in like this. Then create another costume, but this time it will go down. And make another costume that has up and down, one that has up and down. And make sure check the length to see if the bird fits between these two blocks. If it doesn't, adjust the length to would you like it. Duplicate this, make this back long, and this will become short. And the fifth costume, it will go smaller, and the other one is small, like this too. Then first set the x to 0 and the y to just set the x to to 240, y 0, and if it's and check the measurements. We need to check if the bird is bigger than it would up, and you can also delete these two costumes and make it let's name this costume first, then down, up, and small. There. First, set the cost when green flag is clicked, then drag when green flag clicked, then let's hide the sprite. Forever, and drag an if then. Drag an equal block, and set the second one to 100 and a pick random 1 to 10. Instead, pick random 1 to 100 equals 1. Then create clone of myself. When I start as a clone, then show. Then go to x240 y0 and drag a repeat onto block. X position equals negative 240. Then drag X position, change X by negative 1.5. Oh yes, it's not creating any clones yet. Oh yes, it made one pipe, but it's very hard. So set pick random 1 to 50 equals 1 to make it have better chances of appearing. Yes, there's 3 clones. But the bird's jumping is too high, so set gravity to 3. But if it's not strong enough, set it to 5. So you need to spam kick space. Then, but nothing is doing. So drag and delete this clone block. And set gravity to, then go to operators, then pick random 6 to 10. There. Now it's getting used. It's getting too hard. So set the size of the bird to like 75. Now the bird is even small, but it's generating too many pipes. Then set it back, then but put it to 75. I think there'll be no, but we need to create a pipe first. So drag a create clone of myself. Then, but they're not changing to different costumes. So drag a when you start as a clone block, a show block, repeat that. Switch costume to pick random 1 to 3. And another switch costume to pick random 1 to 3 after the repeat loop. There. They'll be starting as different ones. But the bird is flapping all. So drag a wait until, then drag a not block, and drag a key space press from the sensing section. There. For example, pressing an up arrow key or space key, up arrow space key, you can just use the if then blocks. It's used to boost. Wait, no, just use in one. If, then drag an or block or key space press. Let's just make 3 ors. If key space, if mouse down or key space pressed or key up arrow pressed. Then duplicate the both of these codes, then place it in the wait until not block. So it will work when you're pressing the up arrow key, pressing your mouse. But there will be so many trouble. So get a random chance like 140 equals 1 and there'll be a clone. How is it getting so easy? Then, oh yes. But we have to take a variable for this. So we make if a new variable called if clone created. And and drag a set over here. If clone created the true in the when it starts as a clone block, and then over here set if clone created to false. So that I can understand. Set it to large without. Oh yes. See, a clone is created. Then duplicate this one and drag it over here and over here. So, just not over here. Two, over. And then, it will know if there's a clone already. So, let's set the real gravity for this one to 6. And we have to rename this sprite bird. And this sprite height. There. We have a Flappy Bird game in Scratch. But look what happens. The bird is touching the edge of the pipes. Nothing happens. Just the bird passing through. So, drag another one green flag clicked forever and add a new block called check collisions and click OK. Then drag it in the forever loop and drag in the define check collisions, drag an if statement. Drag an OR block touching the pipe or touching the edge, then stop all. This will stop the game. I will also add a part 2 for this game to add my nice menus. Then rename it Flappy Bird. And you can also add numbers. Flappy Bird tutorial. Then click save to your computer. Then click save. And there. Now let's test the output. And now we have to hide all variables except the if clone created. Then drag file and save the Flappy Bird tutorial. And wow, it's looking good. Then, oh yes, the game stops. Oh yes, it's nice. It's a nice Flappy Bird game. And the Flappy Bird game is so nice. Let's test. It's so cool. We can also add sound effects to when it touches. Oh, and this is done. Just ignore the noise. Bye-bye. That's how to make